We're live. Welcome back to First Draft Day 16. And I'm going to start this off with being inspirational because that's something I want to add more to these live streams as well as my content in general. Though it is already kind of motivational, I would say, is you have to write the thing that you want to write. Now, I made a video called For Those Feeling Lost in Life, which is coming out tomorrow. I'm super proud of it. It's actually one of it's the first scripted video I've done in a long time where I really sat down, wrote out a script. Sometimes I just record in the car, hit record, and start rambling. This one is a lot more thought out, and it's easy to feel lost in life. And I'll let you watch that video if you feel called to it. But the thing here is you have to do what you want to do because at the end of the day, we're all going to die. It is what it is, right? It's just a reality. So, as storytellers and creatives, it's very easy for us to tell stories, sometimes to our detriment, right? It's easy to confuse reality from fiction. And so many people will tell you that the film you're making or the thing you're working on, you're never going to get it made. It's never going to happen because they're stuck in their reality. So, this is when you need to create a reality for yourself in your head that overrides that one. Right now, this is when you can use your imagination. You should use your imagination to think above and beyond. This is what Walt Disney did. This is what Steve Jobs did. This is what every major entrepreneur, every dreamer does. You can't be bound by reality, but you need to be mindful of it and aware of it when you interact with other people. You can't expect them to live in your reality. You can invite them in. This is how I see things, but you can't expect them to live in your reality. And it's also helpful for them to act as mirrors to your reality. Where are there gaps? Where are there holes in the ways that I'm thinking? How I'm thinking the right way to go about it, or perhaps there's another option. I had something happen to me today, and I'll talk about it in another video, a scripted video, but it broke my mind. It literally just snapped something, and I felt this purge of energy come forward where I'm like, oh my God, this is just years of shit that's been building up that I'm just getting out right now because of the situation. And so, what I'm getting at is be mindful of reality versus fiction, but be delusional when it comes to your dreams and making them reality. And that's what I'm doing here by writing this feature film. I don't care how I'm going to get it made because I haven't gotten it written yet. This is the first part. I can only see so far ahead. And so that's what I'm doing right now is just focusing on this step. And I have this fortune right in front of me from a fortune cookie. It says, your gifts are showing, use them to help others. Entertainment. I almost look down on this love of my life, on this craft, as how is this helping people? But when someone sees a film or a movie and is inspired, is entertained, and it brings them feelings that they may have not felt in a long time or reminds them of memories, this is a service that needs to be continually added into society. So, anyway, ramble over. Hope you feel inspired. You should feel inspired, not just by the words that I'm saying, but the truth echoing in your own reality that you're currently living or hope to live. And so, yeah, writing storytelling is a powerful thing and use it wisely. So, today, with this film, with what I'm working on, I'm going to kind of fuck around and work on some ideas. A lot of it revolves around like, what if this? What if that? Let me look up an article. How does this author do it? How does this screenwriter approach it? And so this is going to be kind of like a little bit of a research slash ideation phase I'm going through right now. I don't know how long it will last. I want to say the end of the week, but I just don't know. I do want to get back on track, but I need to get a couple things set straight first. So this may take as long as it takes. So nonetheless, I will do my writing ritual saying the prayer to the muse. And I'm going to add all this stuff eventually to the descriptions of these videos, the references, at least this reference, and a little description about what I'm doing, what I'm working on. So here we go. O divine poesy, goddess, daughter of Zeus, sustain for me the song of the various minded man, who after he had plundered the innermost citadel of hallowed Troy, was made to stray grievously about the coasts of men, the sport of their customs good and bad, while his heart through all the seafaring ached with an agony to redeem himself and bring his company safe home. Vain hope for them, for his fellows he strove in vain. By their own witlessness they were cast aside, to destroy from meat the oxen of the most exalted sun. Wherefore the sun god blotted out the day of their return. Make this tale live for us in all its many bearings, O Muse. Cool. So I always put a timer on. We're doing 30 minutes. Put my AirPods in. Feel free to play your own music, write your own stuff. This is the time for us to collaborate independently, but sharing the same creative space virtually. So do what you got to do, or what you want to do, or and hop off. Do whatever you want. This is your time. Okay. We hit 30 minutes. Keyboard fiddler. I guess you are the literal first person to comment. Actually, maybe the second person to comment on the live stream. So for that, I appreciate you. I see you, bro. Um, I don't really interact much on these. This is just like literally just me writing for 30 plus minutes of time. I just finished the 30 minutes working on this film. I'm going to spend a little bit more time. I'm actually working on a feature film that I'm writing. I don't want to talk too much about it, about like what it's actually about yet, but it is a period piece and full length. I'm thinking like an hour and a half in terms of how long it will be. Rated R, so it's going to be kind of dark and graphic. That's all I could say right now. But I really like dark themes, and that's something I want to explore with this. That I am going to explore with this. It is a feature film. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's sick. Dope. Cool. Well, this is the place to do it. I mean, I'm doing this every day. I'm going to keep the streak going. This is day 16. So I'm going to keep the momentum going. I'm going to be doing this every single day unless something else comes up where I might have to change things around. But the idea is just to get 1% better every day. Yeah, this is day 16 of the writing process. I don't know how much longer it will go until I finish the film. I've been working on this for a year and a half, but this is day 16 in terms of recording the whole process. So yeah. So you can find all the videos in the playlist called Feature Film. And yeah, you can explore there. Yeah, I think it's pretty awesome too. I wish you luck on whatever you're working on. That sounds pretty sick. And so I usually record around this time every night, like 8 p.m. to 9. Well, in that range. I don't have a set time yet, but you're welcome to hop on the live stream. I don't typically respond because I'm writing. I don't look at the screen at all, but this is kind of cool. So, um, yeah, I mean, this is Pacific Standard Time. I'm in LA, so this is 9 p.m. I usually go to bed pretty early, like 9:30, 10 o'clock. So, uh, yeah, this is yeah, that makes sense. Where are you coming from? Where are you located, rather? Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm from New Jersey, so very close. All my family and friends are also on midnight time right now. My buddy literally just texted me, and it's like 12:07 right now. So you're up late, my friend. You're up late. Yeah, the beach is pretty dope. New Jersey's pretty sick. I haven't really gone down the shore there much, but it's a hot spot. People love that. Yeah, hey, I hear you. I hear you. Well, if you can't sleep, this is where I'll be every night writing. Um, and so I would suggest writing, journaling, working on your project. Or one of my favorite things lately has been recording in an app called Cocoon Weaver, journal entries or ideas. And I'll even type that in the chat. This is a great app. And it auto transcribes everything that you say. So you can just organize it into folders and just let it rip. And so I have a folder for my film, I have a folder just for like daily journal entries. And so instead of writing by hand, like I've done for the last like 7 years, I've just been recording in the app. So super cool. With that, I'm gonna probably get going. So, are you into philosophy? Absolutely, I am. Absolutely, I am. Uh, I started reading philosophy when I was in high school, and I got really into Stoicism when I was 17. I intend to go into this stuff. But I got into Marcus Aurelius's Meditations when I was 17 through a breakup, and my dad kept calling me stoic when we were on vacation, and I was like, "What does that mean?" Looked it up. We were in Hawaii. I went to Barnes and Nobles immediately, got this book, and it changed my life. And so I've been trying to practice stoicism. It's very difficult. That's why I think it's called a practice, a philosophy, a way of thinking and interacting with the world. So long way to answer your question, but yes, definitely into philosophy. I was also into like Ayn Rand stuff, uh, objectivism, stuff like that. I didn't learn too much about that, but I was very intrigued by that idea, that concept. So, yeah, that's super cool. And if you're into philosophy too, that's even better. That's interesting that I seem like a stoic. I wonder what gives off that impression of stoicism. That's really interesting. I can do more of these as well, just for you watching, um, where I talk more about self improvement. I'm actually dropping a video tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern time called For Those Feeling Lost in Life about exactly that. And that is a scripted video, and I add subtitles and I did some color correction. It's more polished than this live format. Oh, cool. Thanks. Yeah. It's not really what I'm going for, but it's probably just a side effect of the kind of content I watch and the books I read, the stoic vibe. So that's awesome that you can sense that. But yeah, I'm definitely open to doing more of these live streams where we can just talk more self improvement, philosophy, and things of that nature. So if that appeals to you, let me know. You can shoot me a DM on Instagram at Mike Miller Films. Um, and that's probably a good place to check out for that kind of stuff. Other than that, thank you all for watching. Keyboard Fiddler, I appreciate your engagement on this. And I'll see you all tomorrow on the next live stream, on the next writing session. Come prepared to write, work on whatever you want to work on, whatever projects you want to bring, and we'll just chill and write together for 30, 40 minutes. But awesome. I'll see y'all later.